was back. Felt better to landing at that time. Say hi. Sav's going to graduation party. That's the first time, I don't know how hard the ollie was, but first time I stayed on and kind of not rolled away, but tic-tacked away. You're gonna have to back straight out, Tony. Hey everyone, I'm pretty stoked that I just did somewhat of an ollie and stayed on it and tic-tacked away. So maybe I'll give a few more tries at it. I wasn't feeling the board slide, being that I think I'm 14 weeks out from the collarbone, and you know that's in my head more than anything. And stop. Anyways, let's try to do some more ollie practice. It's pretty. It seems like I'm getting it off the board every time, or off the ground every time, and that's pretty exciting. If I get some confidence, you know, with it getting off the ground every time, I can actually try. The spot I'm going to try is over there on 112th in Colorado, Mary Carpenter Park. It's got a little ledge there that I think I definitely got that now. I just got to work up the encouragement to do it rolling, which if I know I'm going to get high enough every time, you know, I'll just go at a slow speed. I think I might have this finally, so you know, it can only get better by practicing, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Wondering if I have to tighten up my trucks. I just don't think so. I think I just gotta bend my knees and land on it right. So, whoa. You gotta weigh a little more balanced out or bend my legs because it almost shot out. Point of reference here. I don't think that was very high at all. I'll be 59 in when will it be? September. So feels good to get out here and do this stuff. I know it's funny to a few, but you know, maybe you don't realize I'm 59 and haven't really done this, but anyways, who cares? This is fun for me. Definitely healthy to be doing this stuff in 80-something degree weather here in northern Colorado, but man, this is fun. You know, this is just a natural progression in skateboarding. I'm in northern Colorado. Flip the camera. Did I? Did you guys miss all that? Oh my gosh. Sorry, let me do it over again. I was gonna stop, but man, Dave, you're such a moron. All right. Sorry. Here we go. I'm working on ollies. You know, like I said, I'm 58. Trying to progress somewhat. And you know, I've always had trouble staying on the board. It seems like I moved to the right. So today's the first time I've actually stayed on it one time and kind of tic-tac out of there. But you know, it's not going to get better if I don't practice. He starts ollieing at 59 or 58. Crazy, huh? Keeps going that way. I don't know if my weight's going, my weight must be going that way. Out that way. No, it just has always done that. See, I'm still leaning back that way. There we go. Then again, I don't know how good that ollie was. So twice I've definitely landed on it and stayed on it. But then again, I don't think the ollie was very good. Don't worry, I'm going to slow mo these and kind of make them look better. Slow mo the best one anyway. Okay, I feel it now. I got to get it kind of centered. I think just practice. Because at least it's not throwing me right off. Whoa, like a pin. I might be getting tired. Three times. Whoa. Should I do a two to make it true? Right here, two to make it true. Nope. Dang it. Well, I'm warm after that. Well, let me read this comment. When you pop your ollie, you need to jump, then pop. The tail of the board needs to hit the ground and rebound into the air to perform the ollie. I can hear it sometimes, but you know, I'm sure maybe all the time I'm just leaping. But that's why I got to get out here and keep doing this. Do a tray. I can't hardly do an ollie. Well, you know, rolling anyways. It's funny because in Germany, it's night right now. Oh yeah, I'm in northern Colorado in Mountain Time Zone in US, so definitely different. But that's pretty cool. You know, I'm an old guy, so come up before the internet, so that kind of stuff always amazes me, and I think it's pretty cool that you can do these lives and get some sun on my face. You can do these lives and people can watch, you know, from all over and get a different perspective on how people live and, you know, what they do during their day, which is very cool. And Italy, what a cool place. Did you say Italy? Oh, Germany, okay. I like a lot of German stuff. We got some bratwurst. I don't know if that's original American, but yeah, I think they got them over there. But got some bratwurst in the freezer. I love sauerkraut. You know, I'm pretty sure that's a German thing, I hope. Love to see adults learning to skate, because I am too. Yeah, I'm stoked that y'all are tuned in. Let me give this a few more tries. Flip the camera, Dave, this time. Yeah, I'm 58. I'll be 59 in September. So, you know, at this age, you bet you realize you got to get while the getting's good. Because, you know, this stuff's fun. And I'm pretty sure most skaters pay for it at night, but us old dudes, we really pay for it at night. And it's warm today too, but I'm like my son, you know. This sun feels good on the body. Adjust this a little bit better. I see these guys doing these ollies that are like up here. It's like, man, I wish, you know, but, you know, I'm sure those type of dudes maybe been skateboarding for 10 years. Okay, today's the first day that I've landed from whatever kind of ollie that was and stayed on it. This is 4 times now in one day, so I gotta definitely take that as some progress, because before today I've never landed on it and stayed on it. So this is great. I'm sure all of you know how good it feels to progress in some kind of way. Two to make it true. I know the ollie wasn't big, but that's definitely some progress. Doing something and being able to stay on it, because that's to ollie onto that little curb that I'm talking about, or little ledge. I still got to stay on it. So that's a big thing for me right now. Stay more over. It definitely kicked out that way though. That looked cool too. That's my rail that I'm eventually going to learn. I mean, I got to slide about halfway through it when I was, into it last summer. Then I got hurt over the summer and hadn't been back to it. I got myself beat up pretty bad over in Broomfield, Colorado. If any of you have been over there, it's that green curb. I posted on a video about a year ago where, no, it wasn't a year ago, it was probably about 6 months ago, where my dumb butt waxed the end of the green curb there, which I don't think it needed wax anyways, but I wasn't getting to the end. And man, I got a lot more speed. Got to the end, and right at the end, that board shot out. And I just barely missed the end of that thing, and was lucky enough to get over into the grass for my landing, but put my arm down, and landed right on my shoulder. And man, that shoulder was hurt for about at least a month. And then, about 3 months later is when I broke my collarbone. So, the old body's getting beat up, but I never had an injury before I broke my collarbone. So, I think life's good for this old dude to keep going. I feel like I'm pushing myself again for the first time since I've broke my collarbone. So I'm trying the vert ramp, starting at the bottom, and getting back into this board sliding thing because it is a lot of fun. Trying the ollies. It's early in the season, so I'm looking at a good progression year for Skater Dave. Anyways, I really appreciate y'all watching. I hope you liked watching me mess around on the skateboard and me feeling like I've really got a little bit. I learned a little bit today. How long is your ramp? I don't have a ramp. I'm just in my backyard. I go to a vert ramp that's 12 and a half feet by 40 foot. So, it's a big one. It's got about 2 foot of vertical on it, and I'm just skating the bottom right now. I've been skating since I was 54. So it's coming up on 5 years now. 5 years? Yeah, it's coming up. June 20th will be 5 years. Anyways, hello everybody. I'm Skater Dave. Nice to meet you if you've never been on here before. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. And actually, I wanted to remind you, tomorrow at 1 Mountain Time, I'm going to be over at Cushing Skate Park in Englewood, Colorado. They're going to have a pretty big skate jam there tomorrow, and I'm going to show up early so I can do some skating, and then I'm going to film the contest, jam, whatever. It's mainly tricks for cash and a big old get-together, so I'm going to be filming that and skating in the morning and getting out there with all the homies and really getting some good video. So I hope you'll hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification, and you can get tuned in for the skate jam tomorrow. Englewood, Colorado at Cush Park. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you, and you have a great Saturday evening.